Hello and welcome. It's Candace with Gentle Yoga for Everyone. And today I'm here to flow through an energizing yoga sequence to invigorate and to promote increase muscle tone and to just really strengthen the body. So let's take to our mats and begin. So we always want to start by warming the body up a little bit. And since I'm going to be doing some inversions, I think I'm going to flow into a headstand a little later. I'm going to just stretch the shoulders. And from here, I'll allow the arms to extend out, palms face up. Another breath will guide the arms to flow overhead. From here, I'll rotate my arms in, let the palms touch. Release the arms down, palms face down. Circle hands outward, circle hands inward. Allow the arms to extend and lower. Next breath allows me to rise up. And I'm just gonna do a couple of lunges. So I'll do them kneeling. So I'll extend one leg in front, knee bending, and just allow the pelvis to shift forward, allow my weight to sink into my hips, and just get a nice stretch. Hands are on the front knee and the heart is lifted. We're gazing up, breathing. The next breath allows us to lower the head, shift back, guide the knee onto our mat, opposite knee rises, lift the heart. Place your hand on the front leg, breathe, and then shift the pelvis forward. Allow your weight to sink into your hips. Your hands are resting on your top leg, and you're breathing deep. So we're getting a nice stretch in the legs, opening the hips. From here, we'll shift back, guide the front knee to lower, and then we'll be prepared to start. So for this energizing flow, we're going to start in a down dog, and we'll get to that down dog from an all fours position. Spreading the fingers widely, folding forward. Our wrists are below the shoulders. From here, we're going to guide the toe prints onto our mat, take a breath, and we're going to lift our knees. So as we breathe, the knees rise up, the tailbone rises as well, and then we allow the right knee to bend, the left heel lowers towards the mat. We're just going to paddle it out, alternating bending knees. So this is called walking the dog, because we're in a down dog and we're alternating the knee bends. From here, we're going to rise up onto our tippy toes. We have our heels lifted off of our mat. We're pressing our heart towards our thighs. And on an exhale, allow your heels to release towards your mat. Your chin flows towards your collarbone. And this is the down dog position. If your heels don't press into the mat, it's okay. Just keep breathing. So this is an inverted yoga posture, strengthening arms, shoulders. From here, we can take a breath, guide the knees to release. Your knees flow to bending, gently placing them on our mat. And from here, we're going to face forward, straightening our right leg. And from here, we can spread the fingers onto the mat, guide the top arm to rise, and this is a side plank position. All right, so this is a more beginner level side plank because we have the knee bending. Although this is a more beginner position, we still receive benefits. We're toning up the arms, we have our elbows squeezing, we have our belly hollow because with the exhale, we guide our navel inward. So this is a nice way to open the hips and strengthen the core. If you'd like to go a little deeper into this side plank, you can take a breath and straighten the bending leg. So we can straighten the bending leg, and now we're balancing. So when we balance, that's a great way to strengthen our core. We're strengthening the ligaments in the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists. So many benefits in this side plank. From here, we can take a breath and we'll rotate towards the mat. Back to the down dog position, spreading fingers, guiding tailbone up, and releasing our heels to the mat as we press our heart towards our thighs. And in this inverted posture, we have the blood flowing to the head, flowing to the brain, and as we breathe deeply in this position, we increase oxygen levels into the bloodstream, so we're bringing so many benefits to the body. From here, we'll take a cleansing breath, and on the exhale, we'll guide the knees to bend, gently placing them on our mat. And from here, we'll rise up, facing forward, guiding the opposite leg to straighten. And we'll release the opposite arm onto the mat. So now the left fingers rise towards the sky. And again, here we are, back in a side plank position. We want to be balanced, so we're doing the same thing on both sides. You want to be mindful of flow of breath. You want to be mindful of the way your heart is beating. And then from here, if we want to go deeper again, we have the choice to straighten the bending leg. So we'll breathe and guide the bending leg to straighten, encouraging our shoulders to be stacked, encouraging the elbows to remain straightened. And we're balancing on one arm. So we're toning the muscles in the arm. And with each exhale, we're guiding the navel inward, so we're getting a good engagement in our abdominal wall. We're taking great care of our bodies right now. Let's take another cleansing breath and rotate towards our mat. We're going to lower that arm that's in the air, rotate, and connect back with the down dog. Tailbone rises. Heart is pressing towards our thighs. We release our heels towards the mat, and we can even guide the hips to move from side to side. That's called wagging the tail. When you're in your down dog and you move the hips from side to side, they say that is wagging the tail. Awesome flow. From here, we can allow the body to be still, guide the heels towards the mat, chin flows towards the collarbone. From here, we'll take a deep breath and we'll guide our front leg, should perhaps maybe be the left knee bending. Doesn't matter, just guide the knee to bend towards the chest and guide your navel to flow inward. From here, we can allow the foot in the air to rise up. So we breathe first, guide the foot to rise up towards the sky. And we're pressing the heart towards the standing leg, keeping the leg straight. And in yoga, you're never completely still. You always want to make micro adjustments, micro movements to strengthen the body, open the body up, and increase the flexibility. Alrighty, so we're guiding the leg in the air upward, and the toes are reaching towards the sky. From here, we'll take a deep breath. On the exhale, allow the leg in the air to release back towards our mat, connecting back with the down dog. From the down dog position, I'm going to just walk forward a little more. So we're still in down dog, and now we'll do the opposite leg. We'll take a breath, guide the opposite knee to bend in. We'll guide the navel in, and you go at your own pace, don't rush. From here, the breath guides the foot in the air to rise up. Breathe. Guide your toes up towards the sky. Press your heart towards your thigh. And this is called a dog split. Awesome flow. From here, we'll take another breath. On the exhale, we're going to release the leg all the way back down. The foot lowers back onto our mat. We'll guide the knees to bend, gently placing them on our mat. Toenails to our mat. And let's guide the arms overhead. We'll rotate the arms in, let our palms touch, and release to heart center. This will be a nice, short, energizing flow, and I'll just end by saying that it's Candace at Gentle Yoga for Everyone. I'm going to go live more often, so I'll see you on your mat soon.